Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here, and the name of today's reading is The Journey to Your Future Spouse. I'm anticipating that this reading is going to be quite deep, so if you're looking for just a description of your person, because many people often leave me the comments, oh, you didn't focus on them, you were focusing on me, I want to know more about them. Please go to your future spouse reading or who will you marry. This one is going to be about your journey towards them and where you are at on this journey. So yeah, I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose this clear quartz stone. Let's see, let's look at your journey to your future spouse. And we've got the Hermit, Malady, Queen of Pentacles, Child, Page of Wands, and Gift. Pile 1. There is a lot of loneliness in your past. Loneliness and almost like psychosomatic. I feel like maybe your body would react very strongly to your internal state. All your life, throughout your whole life. Very psychosomatic people. If you're feeling down, it's so easy for you to catch a cold, or maybe to get a headache, or just your internal state, especially when you're feeling lonely, when you feel like you cannot rely on anybody, when you feel like there's not a soul in the world that you could trust. That's when your body almost, it's like it shows you, it helps you. It's like a trigger for your body. It starts feeling sick, starts feeling lethargic. There's this deficit of energy for some reason. But overall, I feel like loneliness in relationships, I feel like in friendships, in romantic relationships, what you had to deal with is loneliness. Is this feeling of just more on my own, looking for my reasons, looking for my truth, looking for the clarity. You're very deep people, very, very deep, very wise, very self-aware. But then at times there's this blues coming on you. Oh, well, that's an interesting English there. And you're feeling quite lonely. Am I the only one who's willing to go into the dark and look for the truth and look for the answers? Why don't people meet me halfway? Why don't they go with me? That kind of energy, I don't know why I'm sensing it. You are researchers. You are the people who are very curious, who don't settle, who are not on the surface, who are not material, I feel like. Or at least you in the past, you used to be very, very much above all of it, not very material, because the present is a different situation, and we'll get there. But yeah, just very humble energy, very spiritual, very deep, and again, something about psychosomatic bodily reactions that would show you every single time. For example, if you go back to the moment when you would catch some kind of, well, a cold, a flu, and if you traced how you felt at that moment, maybe that season, there was something really sad happening. Maybe a breakup, maybe just problems with your friends, feeling lonely, feeling like you're being misunderstood. Maybe you cried a little bit more than usual. And that's when your body gets weaker. For some reason, just there's a very strong connection between emotional and physical with you. And loneliness, every time I feel like you start feeling lonely or just isolated from everybody, like separated somehow, like you cannot get on the same page, you cannot almost like you are your own, like you are the, how to explain it well, you're just very eccentric, you're very unusual, you're just doing things different. Maybe you express yourself differently. Very almost like old school person I'm getting, like traditions, conventional things, history. That's what I'm getting from you here. And sometimes people would find it difficult to understand you, and that would make you feel very, very lonely. In general, not just in a relationship, in general in life, I feel like even some family members. Yeah, and it's almost like your body was suffering when your mind was suffering, when your heart was suffering. Your body would immediately take it on, and just maybe you will start sleeping more, like you would find it very difficult to get up, to wake up in those moments. Like it's almost, it feels like I'm getting cold inside, like it's suddenly immediately winter and snowstorm, and I'm wearing just my pajamas. It's cold, like shivering cold inside. Maybe you're someone who always has cold hands and feet. Yeah, what is it? There's actually how's it called? Cardiovascular dystonia. I'm not sure if, no, I can't, I wouldn't be able to translate it to English. When your blood is not going too fast in your body, it's like it's slower than usual. You have to maybe do sports to speed it up, so you warm up. You're just very cold person. And especially, like physically, not internally, I mean, especially when you're feeling sad and like missing out on some connections, relationships, just you feel cold inside. Even though you're very warm, I feel like you're very, very warm people, like metaphorically, very soft, very happy, joyful, comfortable to be around. Very interesting. Definitely loners. I don't feel like this pile is definitely not the soul of the party. Definitely not. You don't go with the crowd, with the convention, with everything that's normal. You are your own person, that's for sure. But sometimes it's like, I wish there was someone by my side when I'm doing my thing, when I'm exploring, doing my research, almost I want to say, research about life. Yeah, that's the past energy, that's what you've been in, that's what's behind you. What's happening now? You guys, what I have to, the big message here is that you really, really leveled up your finances. The majority of you, your material life, your stability in life, the way your abundance, basically. Very grounded energy is coming through from you now. Very, there's this foundation and basis that you are very focused on. It's either you've already built it for yourself, or you are very focused on it now. You're doing it in the moment, right now. It's maybe like having a good job, your own business, some kind of project, something that brings you nourishment, that brings you abundance, and the sense that you're standing on your own 2 feet in life, finally. Yeah. It's almost like you shifted your attention. It's like, now I have to take care of my down-to-earth things, practical things, money. And then you've been brilliant. You've done a really good job. You've got the Queen of Pentacles in the center of your reading. Feeling very stable, feeling very secure, or at least heading there, very much on your path to that state of being, knowing how to take care of yourself, how to cover your own needs, how to soothe yourself in practical ways when you need it. And it's almost as though you have so much, especially if you're women who are watching me, and the majority of you are, you've cultivated such a motherly energy in you. It's almost as though you mothered yourself, or you're doing it currently, that it's only multiplying within you. It's like you got the hang of it almost. So now I'm sensing that many of you are ready for having your own children, for starting a family, for you've got enough energy and resources within you, enough love, enough care to care for another human being, to bring them into this world. And yeah, very maternal energy is coming through. It's either, maybe for some of you it's a dream or it's a goal, like during the next 5 years I would like to have kids. I'm sensing that it's something you are either manifesting or just you are changing yourself, adjusting your life, so that picture could come in, so that little person could come in. I keep looking at this child in the crib. Definitely many of you are going to get pregnant or have a child with your partner, spouse soon. You're like in the midst of manifesting it, of changing yourself to bring it in your life. Wonderful energy, I love it. It's very stable, it's very mature, emotionally, mentally, very abundant. A lot of positivity I'm sensing from you. And it's not like I need someone to take care of me. Maybe that's how you used to be in the past. Maybe that's how you used to think of relationships and what you thought a good partner should do for you. Now it's like, I know how to take care of myself. I'm ready to take care of someone else like a child. Yeah, I like this energy very much. Future seems quite adventurous for you guys. I do sense someone coming in. Well, not someone, your future spouse. And it's just, there's something about newness. Of course it's going to be a new person, but newness in the sense that it's going to be different from what you've known before. Almost like exotic. It could be a foreigner for some of you. Or you might meet this person through travels or through learning something. And just there is this interest and risky, adventurous energy about it. But at the same time, you will both immediately recognize this as a gift, as something you've deserved, something that's like, is this for me? Almost like, wow, is this real? Learning a lot from each other. Again, there's something about differences, cultural differences, maybe religious, maybe they're just from a different town, something not local, not local to you guys. Maybe you go for a vacation and that's how you meet them. And they're quite unusual, just like you. Just something about them is, you have to take a second glance to get what this person is about. But it feels like a very abundant connection, and with this gift card from the Gypsy Oracle, I'm sensing that it will feel that it's enriching your life. It's making your life more fulfilling. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys. Pile 1. We've got the Queen of Cups, absolutely. Again, that motherly energy I was getting, that very feminine, very soothing, and even if you're a man, could be like a Cancer man, or they have Cancer ascendant, Cancer moon. There was a lot of retrospection going within, exploring what it is that you need to feel happy. How can you take care of yourself so you have enough energy to be with another person and not compromise yourself. And it's more so you were in your emotions in the past. Now it's almost like you took care of your earthly life, of your material life, finances, stability. And what's coming, the future spouse, the person you will marry, it will feel like an adventure immediately. It will feel very exciting. I feel like your life was quite stable, quite stale during the last maybe the last year. And when they come around, it's like all of the new places, new experiences, new sights, possibly new people. Very nice energy. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Interesting, and we've got this card Mending here. For me, it's almost like mending yourself, mending the way you relate to others, mending the way you, maybe even friendships, if you kind of fell out with some people, is that the expression? Fell out with some friends, with the people you used to spend a lot of time together with. You went your separate ways. I feel like you're going to come back with those people, with some of them at least, and make things work again, and maybe socialize a little bit more. Yeah, just those nourishing connections, your soul tribe, that's what I'm sensing here. Especially with the people of your own gender, because we've got two women here, weaving or repairing a thread. I feel like that's what you're going to be doing just before you meet your person, just before they come in, because the next card we've got here is door to romance. Yeah, and then that door will open. It could be even while you're with your friends somewhere, you meet this person. Repairing those friendships, repairing those connections, that trust, supporting each other. And something new, definitely something new is coming towards you. Very interesting, very intriguing. Almost like I don't feel like for many of you, nothing much was happening in your love life for quite some time. And this will feel like an opportunity to just feel all of those emotions again, those butterflies and all of that with this card, door to romance. Yeah, like a gift. Here you go. You deserved it, out of all people. Then we've got this card, fog, and it says veiled. With this card, I feel like you guys are not, when you will meet this person, you will not be expecting much. There's just this feeling of, I don't know what the future holds for me. I'm a little bit confused, but I'm open for the improvisation of the universe in my life, in my fate, in my destiny. Yeah, you might be feeling this way right now a little bit, like I don't know what's happening, where I'm headed even. It's a little bit confusing. Where is life taking me? That kind of energy. Like trying to get through the fog and find clarity. Very similar energy with this hermit wandering in the dark with his little torch, just trying to find the path. And yeah. Then we have this card, full moon in Cancer, and it says a personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah, Cancer is what is it, full moon? Yes, Cancer is June and July. So I feel like summer months would be very significant for you guys. You might meet them in summer, this person. And definitely this personal issue reaching resolution, again with your friendships, with the people around you, opening up a little bit more, starting trusting people a little bit more, maybe socializing. Yeah. And then, no surprise at all, we have this card, women supporting women, and it says together we can transcend our individual limitations. I love this card. It's so beautiful. Definitely, for those of you who are not in contact with your girlfriends, with your friends, it would be a good idea to reach out, to maybe go out for coffees, to open up, show your vulnerability, to reach out to people and ask them what their life has been like, and yeah, get back to those people. Or if you have nobody from your past, if you were truly, truly lonely, then trying to find new people that are on the same page as you are, that speak the same language, metaphorically of course. You understand each other. Like-minded people. And especially if you're a woman, definitely like other women would be very supportive, and they will play a huge role in you finding the right person. Maybe you'll be surrounded by good women, by those who cherish you and adore you and support you, and you will feel more empowered and in love with yourself. And that's totally the energy that can attract a good partner to you. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? Pile 2? Pile 1? I'm in pile 1. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? have this beautiful card, Ocean of Eternal Love, and it says healing, creativity, fertility. Yeah, fertility, again, that energy of continuing yourself, again, with this child here, with the Queen of Cups and this Queen of Pentacles, very fertile energy. It could also be that you draw in the right person by making a decision that you're ready to have kids. It's somehow tied. I don't know what this is about. Maybe you had to mature enough to realize that you are ready to have a family, have a foundation, to bring about children into this world. And that change within you can attract the right person, especially if in the past that was something you never really wanted, never really planned. Maybe you were child free or something like that. Now it's almost like focusing on the life you can bring into this world. Yeah, sustainer energy here is very strong. And healing for sure. Healing that loneliness, healing that sadness and feelings of being isolated, alienated. Maybe some of you are even like trying to manifest children or connecting to your baby spirit, something like that. Very interesting. Definitely a key, like childbearing. Is it the word? Yeah, I think it is. Children are definitely a key here for you. It could also be, I feel like sometimes they say that a child comes to a woman first, very much in advance before, like a child soul, spirit, very much in advance before she literally gives birth to the child. It could be even before she meets a man with whom she's going to. Usually it's like contracts, but anyway, still, I feel like your child I can't speak. Your child might be helping you to get to their dad or their mom. It's a little bit out there, but if it resonates with you, this could be the case here. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have exactly the same message at the bottom of the deck. It says eternal love, and it says happiness, harmony, fulfillment. Such beautiful cards. We first pulled Ocean of Eternal Love, and at the bottom of the deck we have this card, Eternal Love. The person you're going to get together. I feel like you've always been connected. Regardless of how much sadness you have in the past, failed relationships, there's just... You've always been supposed to meet and be together. Wow, powerful. Let's get some more messages. Yeah, with this deck, it's quite strange because it gives just one word or sometimes time frames or an advice. So we'll see what you get. Pile 1. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And we have this message, look for answers in meditation. So definitely try to calm your mind, maybe meditate. And at the bottom of this deck we have this message, there is nothing to worry about for you. Beautiful. Yeah. And to be honest, I'm not getting so much worried energy from you here. In the past you had your emotional baggage and sadness. I feel like you worked through it, to be honest, pile 1. You feel quite stable to me right now. You're definitely listening to your intuition, taking care of yourself, focusing on mending your connections, friendships, maybe finding your people, finding your soul tribe. You're ready for children and family. Very wholesome energy is coming through, honestly. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 1. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And we've got this card, intention. It says, do not lose sight of your original intention. Check inside your heart to see if the path you are traveling fits in with your original hopes and aspirations. If not, take action, take control, and steer your life back on course. Especially I feel like if something is distracting you, maybe people from the past, maybe just life gets in the way and you cannot almost like surrender and focus on the end goal. That's the message here. What's valuable for you? What picture do you have in your mind of the future? How do you want it to look? Who do you want to have by your side? You are definitely manifestors. You're doing beautiful things right now at the moment, I'm sensing. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card Guidance. And it says, release the past to the eternal winds and allow new energies to enter your life. You are a creation that is vast and endless, with no beginning and no end. Allow your life to flow like a river. The spirit of life will guide you and keep you safe. Your energy feels so smooth, so meditative. Even just doing a reading, I feel so relaxed. Very relaxed. Let's get some more cards, you guys, from this deck. Pile 1. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And we have this steamy card, and it says passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yeah, and to be honest, I feel like it's more so about you. You are on fire now, in a sense, energetically, very much in your manifestation power. You can bring about anything that you want. And it comes from the way you treat yourself, from the way you see yourself, from the way you value yourself right now. There's strong emphasis on nourishing yourself, knowing your worth. And it's just very connected to nature, earthly things. And I feel like, yeah, you are definitely magnetic to this beautiful union. You are drawing it in with your energy. Like the other kind of passion I'm sensing here. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card Friendship, and it says nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Again, something about friendships, your friends. Maybe this person will be introduced, you will be introduced to each other through a shared friend, or yeah, just something about the people, your soul tribe, the people who care about you. They will be key here. They will be helping you. And I feel like this relationship will have a strong basis of friendship and support and understanding, like being best friends and having this passion on top of everything. Wonderful. Now I want to get a few tea leaf cards for you guys. So I will mix them and then I will pull a few cards. Pile 1. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? Okay. So the first card we've got here is Kangaroo. Kangaroo, that's the right way to pronounce it. And it says, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. This might be something you are going through, trying to come up with a plan, maybe in regards to your finances, maybe in regards to your money, your work. could be feeling a little bit turbulent. Like, what do I do next? Just as in this card, fog and veiled, a little bit confused. And also in regards to your love life, where am I headed? What's happening? Then we've got this card dolphin, and it says financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Absolutely, again, that's what I was sensing here with you putting a lot of effort into your down-to-earth responsibilities, your work, your projects, making sure you're very stable, standing on your own 2 feet, materially abundant and independent. Then we've got this card tent, and it says temporary situation. I feel like that talks about the problems and unsettling feeling that you have, and maybe loneliness that you used to experience, and maybe it's still lingering now. Things are changing for sure. Maybe there's something temporary with your living situation, because we've got the tent symbolism here, that's the shelter. Then we have this card scales, and it says keep your life in balance. Libra energy is coming through strong, and I feel like the balance that it talks here about very much relates to your friendship circles, to your money, and like your social life and your material life. That's the kind of balance that needs to be present here. Maybe work and relationships. Then we have this card door, and it says opportunities are waiting for you. Oh my gosh, just like in this card door to romance. About to open, it's about to be opened. You guys, just a little bit more, you're almost there. I feel like again, summer, something about summer. And then we have this card wreath, or wreath. I have no idea how to pronounce it right. And it says sorrow over a loss. Yeah, that's the sadness from the past here with this hermit and malady. Maybe you lost the people you loved. Maybe the relationship that you were hoping for very much didn't work out. And it's like, what else is there out there for me that is going to make me as happy as I used to be? That's where the loneliness comes from. Maybe you lost someone physically. For some of you, you know that kind of loss, and it's not easy. It's not easy. I want to get more cards for you guys, and I can't speak anymore. I'm losing my voice. Pile 1. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? Okay, I feel like this one wanted to fall out. And it says like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Yeah, and interesting how this little girl, or fairy, she has a tiny little, another fairy in her hands, like a doll or maybe a baby fairy. And I feel like it's a message for you again that nurture that self-care, nurture that soothing energy of yours, that caring, loving energy of yours, and you will attract exactly the same person into your life, like a gift again, like a compensation from the universe. Like, we see how you treat yourself, we see what you're doing, here you go, like exactly that in the form of another human being, someone who's just like you. Beautiful card. And at the bottom we have this message: get to know each other, learn to meet another's need for love. Yeah, there will be wonderful times again of exploring, learning more about each other, a wonderful conversations I'm sensing. Very exciting connection. And let's get one more advice, you guys. Pile 1. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And we have this message: have fun. And it says, stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly, something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. And again, that same imagery keeps coming up with this woman, like an adult woman and a child woman. And remember, in this, where is it? In this deck we had this fairy and a little fairy in her hand, like something about children. Maybe you've done a lot of inner child work that is helping you to get to your person. Maybe letting out your inner child, your childlike nature, that side of you, very innocent, very fun, adventurous, will help you get on the same path with this person so you could meet. Interesting. And I love all of this orange, yellow color, very positive, optimistic energy. Definitely have fun, it's time. Such a contrast with this hermit, which is all about darkness, looking for answers, feeling lonely. Yes, there's a lot of wisdom here, there's a lot of depth and spirituality and knowledge, but then it's a lonely path. It's time for you to just express yourself, to be more, to loosen the grip almost. You don't need all the answers. You really don't, I feel like. And at the bottom of this deck we have this message, study. It's going to be important for some of you, I guess. It says, Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Interesting. And with this Page of Wands, that's also the energy of learning about different cultures, about different religions, or maybe higher education, getting a degree, something like that. If you've been planning to do that, there's another confirmation here that's it's going to be a key to improving your love life as well. So this is all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this rose quartz stone. Let's see, what do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And we've got Death, Wife, Nine of Wands, Enemy, Eight of Cups, Despair. Wow, quite an intense journey, emotionally intense for sure, and it feels like death and rebirth multiple times on your way to the one, like crisis, changing from the inside a lot. Let's start from the beginning. In the past, there's just this feeling of something ending, and it's not comfortable. I feel like there was a serious relationship or serious connection that you had really high hopes for. Maybe it got to the point of you were about to get married. I feel like for a few of you, maybe you already got married or moved in together, had quite a committed relationship, a serious one. But it's never really... There is an ending for sure. It's almost like it didn't live up to the real thing. Maybe you never crossed that threshold of starting a family, having kids. Yeah, I feel like for some of you it could be that the case that you did, but for the majority I'm sensing it's just, it was all leading to it, but nothing ever happened eventually. There was an ending that was so painful, so excruciatingly painful. It's almost like this is the person with whom I imagined exactly all of those things. Family, marriage, a beautiful home, commitment, and eventually it just never came about. I couldn't fulfill that role almost. I couldn't be that for them, and it feels heavy, it feels difficult. It's almost like, what is the point then? Like losing trust in committed relationships, in love even for some of you. There's a lot of self-defense here now, and a lot of distrust to the world, to potential partners who come around, like seeing almost immediately starting to see the worst in people, or the tricky sides of people, or the red flags. We've been very attuned to that. Whoever comes your way, maybe just even strangers that you interact with, people of the opposite sex, I feel like for you, you're definitely a wounded warrior. You've been bruised. There's a difficult past here behind you. I almost want to say that there's the situation that sucked you dry out of all of your light, out of all of your happiness, this warmth and this hope and intention to be maybe the best wife or the best husband, if it's a woman, it's a man watching me. You saw that all of that is just happiness, is the best thing in the world. But eventually maybe the person didn't propose, or they did and they disappeared, or you were talking about it, you were almost getting there, you had your plans, and then everything fell apart, like you couldn't see it through. That kind of energy. There's just so much disappointment and sadness, and like, I don't even want to go there again. That kind of thing. I don't even want to think about it yet. And self-defense. A lot of self-defense I'm seeing in you now, in regards to love, in regards to, and again, you guys, I'm sure there will be people who will be saying, oh my gosh, this is so negative. If it is, then it's not your reading. If this doesn't resonate with you, if nothing has been similar, probably choose another pile. Don't waste your time. Choose another pile or another reading altogether. This is just not for you. For those of you who this resonates with, you know it's for you. So yeah, be self-aware. But yes, currently I'm sensing a lot of self-defense, very rigid personal boundaries. I feel like even if people try to get to know you, approach you somehow, it's like boom, a wall around you, and it's like, what the hell do you want from me? No, you're not getting advantage of this person. It's almost like, and there's this feeling of seeing everybody as not an enemy, but what is this person potential to hurt me? That's what you are trying to see first, not what this person can do to, like, what is beautiful about this person, what is good about them. I feel like that's how you used to be in the past. You would look for the best in people, for the potential, for, yeah, the positive things, the brighter things. Now it's the opposite. It turned to the opposite. It's like a lot of distrust and suspicious energy. What it is in you that can hurt me in the future. That kind of feeling I'm getting here. You definitely don't allow people close to you anymore. Very guarded, very self-protective. Build your own wall and not letting many people in until they prove to you that they are not the enemy, that they are on your side. They've got good intentions for you. Yeah, comparing to pile 1, that journey was much more easier. This one feels a little bit turbulent, and it's almost as though you definitely had to learn the lesson of personal boundaries and discernment, but I feel like you take it up a notch, like you're going a little bit extreme with it right now. Just feels very sharp and spiky to me, like if I was to pet a hedgehog. Quite spiky, not fluffy. And that's how you feel to me right now. Yeah, going to the future, you guys. There's the disappointment in you. It's almost as though you didn't truly left the past just yet. That situation that caused you so much pain and so much heartache, you didn't truly leave it. Even if you feel like you did, there's a part of you that's like one foot in, one foot out. Even if nothing really is happening in that past relationship, you're still in it. part of your heart is still in it, and there's this almost like you are almost annoyed about it, about the fact that you haven't walked past it yet, you haven't moved on like to the safe distance from this connection, you haven't made it just yet. Emotionally it still has a hold on you, like there's this desperation. When am I going to be over? When am I going to be completely numb to it and not mourn it or not look back? There's desperation and like, oh, I'm tired of it. You guys will get to your future spouse. Bear with me. I want to look at the bottom of your deck to see the background story here. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. You are such a hard-working person in relationships. You're doing your best. You're investing all of you into. If you decide on someone that you want to be with them, you'll give your all to this connection. Your time, your love, your devotion. Very devoted people you are. You will truly work on the partnership. Even if it's the most difficult case, I feel like you're those who will see it through until there's nothing much to see and the connection is just not working out. Even after that, I feel like you will still be holding on, almost like maybe I could have done more, maybe I could have put a little bit more effort. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Pile 2. And there is also something about moving on. Again, moving physically could be relevant for some of you here. With the Eight of Cups, that's the energy of travels. Again, for me, of distance, of could be metaphorically, could be physically moving. So the first card we've got here is a message in a bottle. It could be what you're waiting for, you guys, to be honest, pile 2. Maybe there is some kind of unfinished business with someone from the past and you're still waiting for some sort of closure, communication, that call or that text, email, whatever it is. And it's almost like it's time to move on. I want to say it's time to move on. If you don't give yourself that closure, I don't feel like that other person will give you that closure, or that apology, or that acknowledgement that there was their fault in how things turned out. I don't feel. It's almost like I just want understanding. I just want that final. Maybe you just want to say that you forgive them and you're ready to go, and just to wrap it up in a nice way almost. For some of you, I'm sensing that kind of energy. I'm just waiting for an opportunity to make peace with the situation and not leave on a bad note or with hurt feelings. Then we've got this card River, and it says movement. Again, I feel like your life about to change quite soon. Maybe you'll move physically, maybe just things will start speeding up. You'll get into that flow. And it's so interesting that this imagery on this card is very, very similar to the Eight of Cups, which is the future position. The mountains and the valleys. And in this picture we have the sun coming out, and this one we have the moon. Wait, very similar. Almost like you see that dawn, you see that sun rising for you, that new beginning, but you're just sitting there on that rock by the river and like, should I jump in and swim with the current to where life will take me, or should I just sit and wait for maybe something from the past to give me that closure, to give me that understanding of why things were, why did you hurt me so much, why did you waste my time, what were those promises about, that kind of thing. But there is definitely a new dawn around the corner and a new beginning here. The sun is going to rise. Then we have this card Adjacent Possibilities. Yeah, to be honest, I feel like there are quite a few options around you. Maybe people are reaching out to you, getting to know you, want to get in a relationship with you. Almost like the doors are opening around you, slowly but surely. I feel like for many of you recently, especially if you're women, you've noticed maybe attention from men, where in the past you were very exclusive with somebody and you didn't see, like, you didn't get much compliments or other possibilities to start a relationship, like not many people from the other gender showed you attention. I feel like now it's starting to show you that that aspect of your life is becoming regenerated again, almost. Yeah, it's like life is showing you that, you see, you've got all of those doors, you've got all of these options. Don't give up yet. Don't give up the dream of being like someone's wife or someone's husband, having this family, just because of a painful situation from the past. Interesting. Then we have this card, conclusions are within reach, and it's full moon eclipse. And we actually have full moon eclipse. Is it full moon or new moon? I'm not sure. By the end of April this month. And for those of you who are watching this when I post it, of course, for others. Yeah, quite soon, in a month or so. I feel like you'll get your closure, you guys. You'll get your clarity. You'll understand why things had to happen. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Pichenka. She's sleeping and she's barking in her sleep. Running after somebody and barking. Oh my gosh. And the clarity is coming, yeah, the closure is coming, that's what I'm sensing. The sun will come out, you'll see why, and it will be easier for you to let go, to move on to the person you're supposed to be with. And that's your journey. It's intense, it's difficult, but I feel like when you get to the end, to the goal, you'll realize that it was all worth. All of the pain, all of the sadness, disappointment, all of the bruises, scars, they were worth the person you will end up with. And for you, to be honest, I don't feel like your journey to your person, it's not the journey of self-fulfillment, feeling your best self and like achieving some kind of amazing success and then finally manifesting something who's, you know, that beautiful fairy tale. For you, it's the process of purging, of pain, of learning, of it's not easy, it's intense, it's emotionally intense. I'm getting Pluto, I'm getting Scorpionic energy very strong here. It's like growing pains. Yeah. I don't know why I got lost there, it's like zoned out a little bit. Then we have this card, strength of vulnerability, and it says true power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. Yeah, you guys. If somebody in the past took advantage of your naivety, of your softness, of maybe you're willing to compromise yourself and your needs, it doesn't mean that it's going to continue in the future, because now it's almost like you're showing yourself as someone invincible. Don't mess with me. Don't come, I'll shoot. Don't come closer. That's the energy of you I'm getting at the moment. But beneath you there is so much softness and sensitivity and compassion that needs to be seen by the other person. That's something that's going to attract them to you. And as it says, true power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. If somebody made you feel weak in the past and vulnerable and powerless, and you've decided, no way I'm going to let someone else see me this way or make me feel this way, never again. There's the powerful message here that it's your strength. Your weakness, your softness, your sensitivity, the way you attune to other people and their needs, the way you sense the energies, that's your power. And you are almost like masking it, camouflaging it with all of the boundaries and yeah. And this woman, she's totally a warrior. Just look at her with all of her tattoos and her what is it? A weapon? Like a stick? Like even her facial expression is like, I've got no time to play, to have fun, and I'm not someone you're gonna take advantage of. I wanna get more messages for you guys. File 2. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? Okay. And this card just immediately turned around and showed itself to me. We have this card Liberation, and it says breaking free from a negative attachment. Very much needed right now, very much. You know, to be honest, you guys, if you are in a situationship right now, in a connection that you cannot let go of, even just closing that door completely shut, blocking that person, distancing yourself as much as you can. There's so many messages of distance here, of moving on. And there's a plane so loud right now flying. Definitely there is need for you to liberate yourself, to free yourself from this negative attachment and this person sucking your energy still, sucking your light out of you. It's not worth it. Even if, as much as you want closure and peace and for things to be wrapped up in a more humane and harmonious way, just fly. Keep flying. Reach that clarity, reach that sky, and just like this dove, you deserve this freedom, you deserve this peace of mind from this situation. Regardless of how it ended, regardless if it's an open ending, if there's a possibility for something more. I want to get more cards, you guys. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? We've got this card Holiday. Nice energy, and it says the spirit of the ocean calls you, offering healing and much needed peace. Come to the water and connect with its endless flow of magic. You need a change of scenery, absolutely. Take a holiday and all will fall into place. That could be when you meet this person, when you decide, okay, I'm totally drained and sucked out of all life force. I need to go to the beach. I need to go to, I don't know, maybe a nearby river, to the town that has a sea, maybe travel to another country even. Again, there is a lot of movement here present in this cards, a lot of water energy, rivers, lakes, sea, so anywhere you can think of close to you. Maybe for some of you it's already in the plans, maybe you're planning to take a break and go for a vacation, maybe in summer or when you have like a free week or so. Maybe even a few days, just the change of scenery and resting your soul, seeing beautiful sights and nature, freedom, yeah. You deserve this rest. And I feel like it's very likely for you to encounter this person somewhere on holiday, where you are resting, where you're enjoying yourself. I love this mermaid imagery here. And at the bottom of the deck we have this card Infinity, such beautiful colors, and it says, dearest one, rest within the light of your soul, feel my spirit alive within you, the spirit of the goddess, of nature, the earth and stars, accept the love and light we shower upon you. Yeah, again there's the same message of rest. Let go of the pain, rest your soul, receive that love that is already almost like opening up, trickling into your life from every direction. You deserve it. Start trusting people little by little, start opening up. Conclusions will come, you'll see why things happened the way they did. Allow yourself, your soul to rest almost. Yeah. And the universe will do its best to direct you to this love, to shower you with this love. Let's get some more messages, you guys. Which deck do I use? Let's use this one. And this is quite a strange deck because it's got just simple messages like one word or time frames or just general advice, but we'll see. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And another plane is flying. In like 5 minutes, you guys, it must mean something for you. No surprise at all. No joke. And it says let go. Simple message, let go. Whatever it is that's making you feel shackled, chained, unfree, that is kind of enforcing that pain is inside of you, inside of your heart, let go of it. Let go and fly. You deserve freedom and peace from this. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card. This is the best time for it. If I was to translate it, because it's in Russian, this is the best time for it. To let go and go towards the new. It's time. Let's get some more messages, you guys, from this deck. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And we have this beautiful message. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Yeah, I do feel like you are very wary of everything that is happening, of the people, of the circumstances. You keep reminiscing on the past and looking at your present through that lens of the past. It's time to let go. It's time to let go and focus on what's happening now. Where is the opportunity for you now? What's good in the now, in the present, in the people that are surrounding you, that are coming into your life, showing you something? Yeah, definitely contemplating, and every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. You're not blocked from it. If you feel like you are definitely not. It's everywhere around you, almost like waving let's say green flags or white flags at you, and you're like, no, I know how it's gonna end. This is... And at the bottom of this deck we have this message, true love. This love is once in a lifetime. Yeah, beautiful. This is where you're headed. This is what you deserve. That soulmate, if you believe that label, if that's something that... Oh my gosh, I cannot... My English is not working. So definitely once in a lifetime love is coming towards you. And I love the imagery of a little child sleeping in the flower, so you're bound to have kids, your family, beautiful cozy home. Don't give up yet. If the past wasn't very bright and cheerful, future is gonna be so much better, you guys. Let's get some more messages. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? Okay, and we have 2 cards that fell out. And the first heart is this one. And it says, be aware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are the qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflections. I feel like that was the lesson. It could have been the lesson in your past relationship. Projecting, triggering each other, playing games. Quite an unhealthy dynamic I'm sensing here, but it was teaching you a lot. About yourself, about life, about people. Definitely like a growing connection. And then we have this card. First of all, this is the art, and it says, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Oh, beautiful. I feel like it could be the message of your future spouse's higher self. They are already with you in spirit, they're thinking of you, they're imagining you, almost like they love you already, wherever you are. What do we have at the bottom? We've got this message, time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. And rest, again, there's this message of resting, of letting go of worry and stress, and just something is wearing you out, I'm sensing. Which deck do I want to use now? Let's do tea leaves, you guys. Let's do tea leaves. I'm gonna mix them. Pile 2, and then pull your messages. Pile 2, what do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? Okay, what do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And we've got this card, bread. The first message is bread. It says period of prosperity and abundance. Yeah, you're possibly working right now on your financial stability, material stability, and this is the prediction here that, yeah. Why am I zoning out in your reading so much? It's almost like I go blank completely. I feel like your mind is tired somehow. There's a lot of overthinking here, and it's like you just wanna this quiet, white noise almost. You need this peace. Can't even explain it well. Yeah, definitely everything is going to feel good. Your life is in a good place, your money is in a good place, you are prosperous, financially stable. Then we've got this card, tortoise. I cannot pronounce it. Tortoise. You guys, the animal, the slow animal. And it says slowly but surely getting ahead. Yay, I love it for you. I love it. Leaving the past in the past, moving on. And especially for those of you who feel like it's been quite some time and nothing is happening. Slow and steady wins the race. I want to say here. Don't give up. And then we have this card, bow or bow. And it says you are highly thought of. Yeah, especially if you feel like your self-esteem went down a little bit from the disappointments in the past. You feel like nobody really thinks good of you, respects you anymore. You don't mean much to people, your friendships and just people around you, maybe the opposite gender. That's not true. People admire you. People respect you very much. We also have this card, lion. And it says time to act. Yeah. Time to act, time to liberate yourself, time to move on to the best opportunities, to better life, to the peace of mind. And for some reason this lion card gives me the July vibes, like Leo season, July, like the middle and late July could be significant for some of you, and meeting your person. Also we have this card, vase, and it says secret admirer. So they could be somebody you do not expect that they will fall for you, that they will like you, just something out of the blue. Maybe they're around you already and you're not noticing them. I feel like they will definitely notice you first and get excited and get interested and feel like you might be the one. And then we have this beautiful card, diamond. It says you'll be receiving or given a precious gift. Beautiful. Yeah, it's almost as though receiving something so valuable, and there's this generosity about your relationship. You guys, another plane is flying. This is crazy. And so loud, 3 of them, maybe 4 already. So yeah, receiving or giving a precious gift. I feel like that's what this relationship is going to be like. Equal give and take, support, pouring into each other. Very giving person. The person you'll end up with, they will be very giving. Maybe gifting you things, like tangible things, flowers, I don't know, just some jewelry maybe, because we've got a diamond here. And you'll marry them, for sure. You will. I also want to get an advice for you guys. What it is that you have to do right now. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And we've got this card, reach out. It says, we know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. Again, that same message of putting down your boundaries a little bit and accepting what's coming towards you, what people are bringing towards you. You could be in this state right now of, I'm strong enough, I don't need anybody, I don't need your help, I don't need your involvement, get away, get away. I've been hurt, I've been burnt in the past, I know that people are not to be trusted, or especially the opposite gender are not to be trusted. I'm strong on my own, I can survive, peace out. That's kind of energy I'm getting from you, and there is a big message here that learning to receive. And again, we had this vulnerability card somewhere, remember? There is power in being vulnerable. There's the true power in your weakness, in showing your weakness, showing your humility, humanity as well, and yeah, asking for help, extending yourself to other people, receiving what they're bringing towards you. And I feel like letting go of the past is a big message here as well. So this is all I have for you, Pal 2. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful Pal number 3, or everybody who chose this citrine stone. Let's see, what is your journey to your future spouse? And we've got strength, wedding, Queen of Pentacles, service, Page of Swords, and Messenger. Pile 3. From the very beginning, I sensed abstinence energy from you. Just somebody who has decided that I'm waiting for the one. Very recently in the past, I feel like that happened. You've just decided, I won't just go into situationships or relationships that are based on passion or whatever, physical attraction. I'm waiting for the real deal. I'm gonna be in control of my instincts, impulses, and I'm stronger than this. My heart is in a good place. I know what I want, and I will wait for the one. That's the feeling I'm getting here. You're very strong people. You know how to control your emotions, how to control your almost like decisions, how to wait out your decisions and be very, very reasonable, very almost like Saturnian energy I'm getting here. You don't let yourself loose in love, in just flings and casual relationships, friends with benefits. All of that is not really for you. It's almost like I'm stronger than this. I know my worth. I know that lion energy. I know what I deserve and what I will not settle for. And there's this almost like, I will wait for the one. I will wait for the one. The person I will eventually marry, the person I will build a family with, a future with. Wonderful energy. What's happening now? Again, a very similar energy, very self-empowered. It's like a total opposite of the past, the previous pile. Your energy feels very confident, very self-empowered, valuing yourself, knowing your worth, focusing on your abundance, focusing on your prosperity in life, on your future, on expanding your life, beautifying it, making it as comfortable, as delicious, yummy as it can be. And I love that there's this maturity about you, and like, I'm not playing anymore. It's, what can you bring to my life to make it better? And you're not doing it in an ignorant way, or like putting yourself above others. It's just, I know what I can bring to the picture. It's like, I will not settle for somebody who is giving less, or who is like, or for the potential of the person. I need somebody who can live up to my standard, and your standards are quite high. But I love the energy of you. It's like getting so much satisfaction currently from who you are, where you are in life, what you are doing. The practical side of your life is good. Your money, your finances, your job, whatever you're doing. Very stable energy, very beautiful, Venusian almost I'm getting. Very much in the flow, connected to nature, knowing your worth, not trying to prove. It's almost like there's this conscious, self-aware understanding and decision that you made. I'm not gonna be leveling down and trying to show somebody this is what I should be loved for, look how good I am, like maybe people pleasing. No, not anymore, not ever. Not doing it. You don't see my worth, keep passing by. You have nothing to offer me, something substantial, something worthy, something that will improve my life, enrich my life, keep passing by. Very interesting. I love your energy. Truly valuing yourself, that's where you are. And it's almost as though there's this realization in you that the relationship is almost like about bettering each other, bettering each other's life. It's not about just having fun and enjoying the fling and passion and fireworks. It's about work, and it's about how much the other person is willing to give, to share, to invest. That's where your mind space is at right now. And you guys, something is coming towards you in the future. Some kind of communication, some sort of, could be, what am I sensing here? It feels like something that will spark your interest. It feels like a communication with someone. Could be online, could be through friends, or like a friendship circle, or just a person who comes up to you and starts a conversation. Because this Page of Swords and Messenger, it feels like this, initially you will learn something about each other. It will feel like very much based on logic, communication, and not so much passion and love at first sight. It just feels like it will get your interest. It will get you like curiosity. It will trigger your curiosity. And again, for many of you it could be online here with this messenger. Someone reaching out to you, and maybe on social media somewhere. Non-verbal, I'm also sensing here. Interesting, but I want to look at the bottom of your deck. Not someone, the one, since we are talking about your future spouse. That's how it's going to start. And at the bottom of the deck we've got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you've been given so much of yourself, so much of your love, of your heart, of your kindness, your support, your care, and you realize that you need to take care of yourself first. I feel like that was your journey. You realize that you need to soothe your pain, you need to take care of your emotions, you need to mother yourself, for some of you, or father yourself even. Yeah, a lot of self-reflection is here, working with your fears, with your wounds, childhood stuff. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get married. Yeah, for sure, and quite soon. It's almost like I have decided, that's it. It's happening. I feel like you're at the shift now, some kind of that moment of shifting, transferring, like shifting realities almost. This is who I used to be, but I'm not that person anymore, so I'm on a new timeline. I'm ready for what I truly deserve. But the first card we've got here is this card Contract for me, and it's the card number 6, which is the Venus number. For me, it's always almost like a justice energy in traditional tarot. Always the energy of marriage, of harmonious relationship, of commitment, of equal give and take, of balance, that Libra energy. We are doing like the equal job. It's 50-50. It's not 90-10. It's not one person keeping relationship together and another person is just having fun. We are in this together. I feel like that's what you are focusing on. That's what you truly want, and that's what's coming towards you. Legal marriage for sure. I don't feel like you will be like dating for too long with your future spouse, or like being friends first and then dating for 10 years. No, I feel like you'll marry quite soon. This will become legal. Then we have this card Desert, and it says Vision Quest. Yeah, absolutely. It's almost like with this Queen of Pentacles, it's almost like she's imagining that final destination of how she wants to be loved, who she wants to be with, what kind of future she wants to have, the family. And it's like your vision quest. That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready to sacrifice all of the instant gratifications, all of the flings or past relationships, or the fun, maybe socializing with people, flirting. I'm ready for the final destination, for the one, for the wedding, for the family, and the marriage that we have here. Even if it's not easy, I will not settle for anything less. I feel like that's where you are, or at least where you're headed on your journey. Then we have this card Between Worlds. Exactly the feeling I was getting. It's almost like in the past, maybe you never really valued yourself, you never valued your time, you felt like, I just want to give as much love to these people, to some partners, as much as I can. I want to love them, I want to give all of myself, and I don't really care what they give back to me, what they pour into me. It's not essential. Now you're in a different place. Now you're, and I love how this flamingo, in the past it's all black and white and just, and here it's all colorful, and he, or she, maybe, this flamingo, it has a crown on its head. Definitely you, queen, king, very much empowered in your energy, in your beauty, in your, yes, very strong self-esteem, knowing your value, knowing what you deserve. That's where you are, making that shift. I like it. And then we have this card Super Moon, and it says emotions are running high. I feel like it was the story from the past. Maybe you've been very emotional, giving a lot of your emotional energy to the people who didn't really reciprocate, who made you feel overly emotional, maybe overreacting or triggered all the time, and it's like no peace for me, no moment of rest. I feel like now you're very much in control of your emotions, the way you express yourself, of your reactions. It's like responding, not reacting. That's what you're doing right now. This situation does not need my reaction. This person does not need my emotional involvement and me doing the emotional labor for them, holding space. I need me. I need my time. A little bit selfish, but I feel like in a healthy way. That's where you are. Queen of Pentacles is a very healthy energy, very stable, very nourishing. And then we have this card Enough, and it says you were born enough. Like a summary of your whole journey towards your future spouse, summary of this reading, with such powerful cards, the Strength, the Queen of Pentacles, Wedding. You're definitely enough, and you are coming to realize that. Your journey was meant to teach you that you were enough from the very beginning. You are enough when you are sad, when you are angry, when you have no makeup on, when you are drunk, when you are sick, when you are happy, when you are joyful, when you are childish. You are enough always. And you deserve someone as well who sees that you're enough, who doesn't want to shape you into somebody else, or make you feel inferior, or put you down somehow. That's like a no-no for you. I know what I am, I know what I'm worth. Let's go. Such an empowered energy I'm getting from you, you guys. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And I'm seeing you as and the Queen of Pentacles is a very much the energy of a wife for me, just as the King of Pentacles is the best prototype of a husband. So you would be a fantastic wife if you're a woman, or fantastic husband. And you will be when you meet your person. It's like I'm already embodying that archetype. I'm already that. So you're bound to attract your person right now. Healthy relationship. Let's get some more messages for you guys. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse, pile 3? Будь здоров. Печенька just sneezed. I said bless you. And we've got this message, intuitive communication. And it says silent whispers of the heart. I do feel like you're already with each other. Like the spirit is already with you. You feel each other. You're already attuned to each other. Maybe you dream of another person. Just like hints here and there that they're just around the corner. I feel like this is a very, very telepathic connection. Especially if you didn't meet yet. It's just already in the ethers. This relationship. Silent whispers of the heart. Yeah, it's almost like your intuition is nudging you in a certain direction. Like giving you symbols, signs. You're already attuned. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card peace. Dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. That's what you've done. That's what you've done. I deserve peace. I deserve stability, abundance, healthy relationship, commitment, healthy marriage. Nothing less than that will do. Yeah, focusing on your peace. Let's get some more messages, you guys. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And we have this message, this card, Moon Goddess. It says, a time of necessary upheaval, a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself. To be honest, I feel like your life might get a little bit hectic soon. Especially mentally, something you will think about intensely. Maybe a lot of communication, maybe with your friends. It's like a lot of talking, and it will feel a little bit confusing. But then through all of it, this relationship will be born. Maybe you'll meet this person through a turbulent moment and they will help you somehow. Yeah. Just before you meet them, it might feel a little bit all over the place. Your life, your mind. Let's get some more messages, you guys. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And we have this beautiful card, turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. Yeah. Maybe you've been busy with your practical side of things, with your material life, with your finances, and it's time for you to kind of get back to your emotional nature, like we had that Queen of Cups at the bottom of your deck. To remember your softness, to remember those... Get into that romantic mood, I would say, even. Turn on your heart light. Yeah, connect to your heart chakra, heart space. What do you have at the bottom of the deck? We have this message, love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Absolutely. And you guys, you are getting there. If not that you're already there. For some of you. Loving yourself, adoring yourself, cherishing yourself. Very wholesome energy. Let's get some more messages. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And we have this beautiful card, freedom, and it says there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. To be honest, such a different energy from the previous pile. It was just so intense and heavy. For you, it's like the closer you get to your person, the easier your life is gonna get. The more light and lightweight you will feel. Being liberated from all of the patterns and assumptions of who you are not, of how you should be in a relationship. Yeah, it's like, I just want things to be simpler. And at the bottom, we've got this card, friendship, and it says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. I also feel like, again, you might meet this person, your future spouse, through your friends, around your friends. Maybe it will be you will be introduced to each other by your shared friend, and also there will be a strong basis of friendship in your marriage, in your union. A lot of trust, a lot of like being on the same page, trusting each other, like best friends, plus having so much love on top of all of that. I also want to get a message from this deck. It's quite strange because it's just like one word messages or time frames or just an advice, general advice, but we'll see. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? Okay, this one just was sliding, and it says your situation will improve. So whatever it is that you're struggling with, maybe even your love life, there is a message here that things will improve. Things will improve. Things will look up. And at the bottom of this deck, we have this message, yes, with an exclamation mark. So for sure, I was sensing you guys, you are getting married, and quite soon. It's in the making. It's happening. Like, so many positive confirmations here. Now I wanna get some tea leaves for you guys. I'm gonna mix them and then pull out a few messages. Pile 3, what do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? Okay. Oh, we've got a few months here. Well, just 1 month, but yeah. The first card we have here is Dolphin, and it says financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Definitely improvement in your stability in life, feeling like you're standing on your own 2 feet. The money is coming, your abundance is coming. You've done a good job. You've done a lot of work in the past. You're about to get your compensation. Maybe your business is booming, your career is growing. That kind of thing. Then we've got this card Kangaroo, and it says unsettled times need to plan ahead. I feel like that's something you are doing currently for many of you. Making plans, being diligent, being strategizing, especially in your career, in your practical life. If you're feeling like life is getting chaotic, I feel like you guys are recuperating and like, okay, what do I do next? What's my next step? How do I improve my life? Then we have this card Dragon, and it says beware of self-delusion. Interesting. What am I feeling here? To be honest, I feel like what you are expecting of people, it's almost as though you don't really see their essence sometimes. Like there's this feeling of you can not misplace, what's the word? Not miss out on the right person, but just not see who they are. Not see them for who they really are. Just yeah, there's this feeling of like you're expecting something different when this person comes around, and the first impression will be quite different, quite maybe not my cup of tea. This is not who I was planning to be with. They don't fit the description in my head, the image in my head. Something is not right with them. Yeah, a little bit like confused. Something is not matching. That's what I'm feeling with this message. We also have this card Chain, and it says chain of events that will affect your life. Yeah, wonderful. You're definitely getting closer to this person, and maybe some meetings that will happen will kind of out of the blue. Maybe your friend will call you and ask you to go somewhere with them, and then you will encounter this person. Just strange coincidences, and there are no coincidences in life, will bring you together. Just the right place, the right time. Energy. Then we have a month, you guys. We've got October. It could be the month that you are born, or maybe this person will be born. So we could have Libras or Scorpios here. And yeah, also could be the month that you meet. Do we have any other indications of October here? I'm also seeing summer for some reason, warmer months for you guys here. So again, it could be the month that people, that you or them were born in. And then we have this card Cobweb. It says protected from negative forces beyond your control. Yeah, wonderful. Especially if you're feeling like, I feel like you have some, I don't want to say issues, but control is important for you. Feeling like you're in control of your emotions, your reactions, your life, everything is going to plan. I feel like from now on it's important for you to understand that you are safe, you are protected. Nothing is going to fall out and take you to bad places like depression or sadness. The path ahead is clear, basically. Whatever might be happening outside in the world, I feel like you are protected from that. Maybe you're worried about your money or your living situation. There is a message here too. Nothing to worry about, you are safe. I also want to get an advice for you guys. Another message. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your journey to your future spouse? And we've got this card Synchronicity. It says, are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. What were we just talking about coincidences? In reality, they are being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. And that reason is for you to get together with your future spouse. Definitely being protected, guided, and like a chain of events is happening here. It might be already in the playing out. Maybe you're planning to go somewhere with your friend soon, or like there is some kind of travel ahead or some big event. Just something here in the picture is like a key symbol, a key sign. Pay attention to what's happening around you, the people, what they say to you, what they offer you. Very important. So this is all I have for you, Pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.